Okay, so this is question 3 from the core section of the homework. So it has split into 3 parts, and the first part has asked me just to simply put this in completing the square format. So I'm going to half the coefficient of x, square it. If this was the case, I would have an extra 9 that I don't need. So I have to make sure that I take that away to counteract that this gives me an extra 9 and add on what I do need. This simplified will simply give me this, and to be really neat, I will summarise what A and B are. Okay. Next part, it has asked me to sketch the graph. So I already know that I have a minimum point at 3, 9. I also know that the y-axis intercept is 18 because that's when x is 0. I can clearly see from this that if this is a minimum and this is my y-intercept, it isn't going to cross the x-axis. I can also tell if I was to check the discriminant, it would be less than 0. Need to make sure that I label my axes as well. Technically that should be fx. Okay? So that's the first 2 parts completed. This last part was, I think, the part that caused us a lot of troubles. Now, I want to find that where the line y equals 41 meets this graph, it meets at the point R, I want to find the x-coordinate. The y-coordinate is obviously 41, so let's substitute that in. Y is just another way of saying fx in this case, so we'll put 41 is equal to x squared minus 6x plus 18. Which I'm now going to solve for x. So I need to make it equal to 0. Okay. What I'll notice now is that this doesn't factorise, which makes sense to me as my answer is going to be in surd form. So it's going to suggest that I'm going to need to use the quadratic formula. So I need to put minus b, which is positive 6, plus or minus b squared minus 4ac. All over 2a, which is just 2. So here I've got 6 plus or minus 6 squared is 36. 4 times minus 23 is 92. So I'm going to take that away, which becomes a positive. So here I have got the square root of 128 all over 2. Now I just need to simplify this. So let's call the root 128. Let's have a look for some square factors here. So we can divide it by 4, and that will give me 32. And then I can go again, I can make that 32 root 4 root 8, which again, I can make the root 8 root 4 times root 2. So what I've got here is 4 times 2, so 8 root 2. Which I can then half both of those now. I can half the 6 and I can half the plus or minus 8 root 2, which will become 3 plus or minus 4 root 2. And that's our final answer, okay?